people, what's up? It's your boy Dark. We here, we're alive. I'm a bit behind schedule. Story of my fucking life, to be honest. Is what it is, though. Anyway, I intended to do a little bit of Koyan's Singularity here. This anti-primate biosphere bullshit. It's not gonna be too long. We're gonna do prologue, maybe a section after that. We'll see how things go. But it's been a little bit since we did this shit, so let's get to it. At the very least, I would like to see what type of fucking random ass map we're on, given all the shit that's been going. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me raise this a little bit. I hear some crunching. Oh no, that's water. Preservation of Humanity Clock. December 31st. 2019. Chaldean World Clock. December 31st. 20XX. 9:30 p.m. inside the dock. Chaldea base under lockdown. I wonder what's going on, Senpai. I didn't think we'd be coming back to a lockdown. I swear! What's all this about? Don't they realize we just got back from a successful beast hunt? If anything, I was expecting them to throw us a party in the cafeteria, or roll out the red carpet in the command room. Why are they keeping us here in the dock? And what's this emergency briefing all about? Where is Scion? Why isn't she here right now? I'm sorry, Commander. Scion gave us these instructions herself. I was really looking forward to cooking up a feast to welcome you all back. But we can't use any of the base's facilities today. I'm afraid I have to ask you all to return to your rooms. I'm sure the Marines will come get you as soon as it's time for the briefing. If I had to guess, I say they're gearing up for a big end-of-the-year cleaning. Scion's always been a stickler for things like that. So she probably wants to usher in the new year with the proverbial clean slate. Huh. Professor? Oh yeah, Professor? It's been a while. Where's Holmes? Koyan's reality marble forced him to disappear when we first arrived. But he's gotta be back by now, right? Oh, I feel like we skipped some shit. Oh, yes, he's here. Now that Beast 4 signals is gone, the Spirit Origin graft is working fine again, so we're all good. I believe he's going over your combat logs from this last mission with Scion in the command room right now. I feel like we skipped some shit. I don't know what happened, because I didn't do this. Gotcha. That does sound like him. Okay, we'll go along with the instructions, too. Yeah, I feel like we skipped some shit. What the fuck happened? Because I didn't do this Singularity. Unless that one thing that might have done it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I should head back to the command room while everyone else head back to their rooms? Actually, Da Vinci, we like you to go back to the boarder's computer room. Scion said she needs your help with some urgent clerical work there. Urgent, huh? Well, that doesn't sound good. But sure, no problem. I had it pretty easy this last mission anyway. That I apparently didn't fucking do somehow, and yet it's treating it like I did? Question mark. Alright then, everyone. Please head back to your rooms. And congratulations on a well-deserved victory. What victory? I didn't fucking do anything. End of the year cleaning, huh? Maybe the Marines are cleaning the communal spaces then. I think I'll go help them after I get back to my room. Why don't you get some rest, Senpai? Rest. Ugh. It was a very long battle, after all. Now I'll catch my... good idea. Let me catch some sleep. I think that would be best. Okay, see you tomorrow at the command room. Boo noises. I've not. Boo's just been staring up at the ceiling since we got here. Knock, knock. I'm here to help you pack. Here you go. Just throw all your stuff into this container. I'm sorry, what? Hang on, what? Huh, you mean you haven't heard? You guys are all moving to new rooms, right? So you're supposed to gather up your personal belongings in 30 minutes and meet up at the dock when you're done. Oh, and don't worry about tidying up or cleaning the room. Scion said you won't be needing it again anyway. So why bother? Now go on, hurry up. Besides, the captain was all... It's very important that everyone be on time for this. You sounded real serious, too. I feel like this is what I think this is. I'm glad to see that everyone made it to Chaldea base without any casualties. Congratulations on your successful beast hunt. Again, I didn't fucking do it, but okay. Boy, that was a load off my shoulders. It's good to have fewer unknown quantity to account for. Again, I didn't fucking do anything. What the fuck? The only thing I did was the goddamn her talking about this end of the world shit. What the fuck happened? Now, if we just use this essence of the sacred sword we attained from Britain to create a spell optimized against the foreign god, then we could finally make our move on the enemy's home base. Speaking of the enemy's home base, Miss Scion, you presume that the foreign god will create her own reality marble like Domain, much the way that Koyan's did, yes? Is that the remaining unknown quality you are concerned about? Huh? Did I let slip out there's only one unknown quality left without realizing it? I thought I did a good job keeping that a secret. I did not even tell the captain. Oh, I expect a number of people besides myself could have figured that out with from your various intimations. You never objected to any of our numerous operations, but you were most insistent about the order in which they were performed. It was hardly a stretch to determine that you so desired to eliminate the various concerns you foreseed in a particular order. Now, Beast 4, the greatest obstacle standing in our way, is out of the picture. How the fuck did that happen? Again, I didn't even do this. I was under the impression that she was the last such concern you had. However, I was clearly mistaken, given that you are now mentioning another such concern. And since I cannot imagine there are multiple valuables more concerning than the threat Beast 4 posed, the logical conclusion is the only one remaining, no? Yeah, that about sums it up. Should have known you would have figured it out, Sherlock Holmes. There's one matter I would like you to attend to before our showdown with the final foreign god. And what might that be? Determining her true identity or notable traits? No, we'll not be able to do anything about that until we actually face off against her. No, the last variable I'm concerned about is much simpler than that. But I can't blame you for not knowing what it is. After all, this is a problem even you overlooked. Really, I don't know what else to do about it but laugh. If not even Sheba can observe this particular problem, there's no way we could do anything about it. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. This really is not the time to be laughing at the sheer magnitude of the danger. Holmes, I would like you to bring them the spirit origin craft. I would like you to bring them. There's a small chance I might not be able to bring it all the way to the border, but you definitely can get it there. Chaldea base is in an extremely precarious position right now. According to my thought acceleration memory partition, I cannot guarantee our safety even 10 minutes from now. So I need you to get to the border ASAP and bring Da Vinci the graph. You cannot guarantee our safety? Do you mean you're not even sure what's going on in the future? What's going to happen in the future, even with your powers of calculation and prediction? Then why not use Transmit 2 instead, since it can calculate even more than you can? I would, but I can't. At the pressing moment, it's little more than an over-large paperweight. I've already moved this data to another container, and I'm rebooting it even as we speak. Then you need me to transport the spirit origin graph because... Exactly. I'm glad I did not waste time to explain further. Just between you and me. Transmet 2 predicted that Chaldea would suffer some very heavy losses on this last mission. Wyatt outright declared the mission would be a failure. Can you think of any reason why, Holmes? See, this is what I was talking about, too. This is what I fucking... Of course. Reading the logs earlier was enough to give me a chill. Beast 4 had been saddled with a significant disadvantage because she could hatch the curse she received in Britain. The curse forced Koyans into a difficult position, leaving her no choice but to undergo rapid growth. But even so, Doc's loss was all but inevitable. And not because he and his team would be unable to defeat her in battle. Their fates were sealed the moment they set foot in her domain and went to fight her in its center. Right. Beast 4 is prepared to destroy herself along with her domain and everyone inside it. Again, I didn't do this Singularity. What the fuck happened? Essentially, she had set a trap in which her hunters would die the moment they defeated her. If we consider living to fight another day to true victory, then Chaldea would normally have lost that fight, but indeed, thanks to Tang Wang, Director Gordov's personal feelings, and Master Doc's clinching remark, of course, Koyans was convinced not to go through with their self-destruction, what was truly nothing short of a miracle. They successfully transformed a fight to the death into a discussion, thereby eliminating the idea of victors and losers entirely. Yeah, it was the best result I could have hoped for. I knew my faith in Chaldea would be rewarded. That being said, according to Transmit 2, Chaldea is going to be wiped out today. There's nothing we could do to avoid it. This is where our true loss comes. Warning. Warning. Report. Gravitational shift detected 3,000 meters above the Wandering Sea. Matching sample phenomenon. Olympus. Matching Pertishker. Olga Marie. Conclusion. Presto black hole created by the foreign god. Oh, that's fun. What? Naughty? Ah, shit. Okay, this is where that image came from. Ah, shit. The foreign god wiping everything out. An island that moves with the void sea. A mirror image reflected in a piece cut off from space-time. An interesting idea, at least for Earthlings. That explains why not even my uninhibited sight, able to see down to the level of individual particles, could find it. It doesn't exist in this time. There was no point in scouring the ocean to find it, since it was never within my grasp in any case. To put it as Earthlings might, it looks like you've been jacking my signal. Or maybe it's more like you've been hiding in my backyard. However, your pathetic little hideout is secret no more. Do you see? Once I really started looking, it took me all of 3 seconds to find. I haven't been harmed, of course. But I still need to punish you for having the temerity to defy your god. Hear me now, you fire-wielding insects, you miserable nest of hornets. Your sovereign has decreed that you shall all be crushed like the insects you are. Warning, the foreign god is creating a gravitational field in the Wandering Sea's airspace. Prediction, the Wandering Sea will be destroyed in 15 minutes. Evacuate immediately. All Chaldean staff are to proceed directly to the shadow border at the dock. Fun. I repeat, the foreign god is basically creating a nuke. Through space-time black hole bullshit. Again, what the fuck happened? Foo noises! Seriously? I thought there was no way the Wandering Sea could be found! When you say gravitational field, you're talking about the kind of presto black hole we saw on Olympus, right? Not even the Wandering Sea can endure something like that! What's gonna happen to the base? Mash, check if anyone's missing. Yes, Senpai, all the Chaldean staff are here, and making their way into the shadow border. The only ones we're still missing are Holmes and My apologies for the delay. I'll explain later. Time is of the essence. I have the spirit origin graph right here. Come, we need to escape immediately. Believe me, I'd love to just do that right now, but what about Scion? I'm going to need to have a talk with her about failing to foresee this despite all her talk about prognostate, whatever the fuck the word is. At this point, she's as much a member of Chaldean staff as anyone! We can't leave her behind! I wish she could have heard you say that, Gordar. But right now, our own escape takes precedence. Miss Scion said as much herself. She also said she could catch up with us later. Her exact words were, "My name is on the lease to the Wandering Sea, so to speak, which makes it my responsibility to shut down the 5 gates completely. In doing so will take her approximately 20 minutes. I trust you know what that means." But, Holmes, that's... We'll go back and get her! No, Doc. She was very clear with me on this point. Make sure you prioritize Chaldean's escape above all else. I promise I'll catch up with you all soon. Dying, anyway. Well, soon might not be entirely accurate, but I'll definitely be there for you for your final battle. That is the whole reason I ran away from the Atlas Institute, after all. For the record, this is all playing out exactly as I predicted. I'm actually something of a hardcore gamer, so believe me when I say I'm absolutely not gonna die without seeing how it ends, lol. God. She fucking said lol. Remember, Scion is an Atlas alchemist, and they do not make future predictions lightly. As such, I will accept what she says as fact. If you want proof of that, consider that we're all here and prepared to depart on the Shadow Border. Meanwhile, Da Vinci and the captain are already on the Storm Border, preparing for launch as well. She always knew this would happen. As such, we can reasonably be certain that she also prepared her own individual method of escape. I suppose you have a point. I do wonder why I was suddenly being asked to pack my belongings. But I suppose it only makes sense that our enemy would begin taking more proactive measures against us now that there's only one lost belt left. Though it was probably inevitable that we would have to leave this place sooner or later. Indeed. There was bound to come a point we would no longer remain at the Wandering Sea. Hence, the living quarters on the Storm Border. Scion planned to use it as our next base of operations from the very beginning. Remember, Chaldea was never officially under the Wandering Sea's protection. I believe it should strive to protect all those living in the present, without aligning with any particular faction. An organization that strives to protect the living in the present, unaligned with any particular faction. Indeed, you're absolutely right, Administrative Advisor. Montreal, don't keep a light. Hurry up and board the Shadow Board already! The rest of the staff got on ages ago! Yes, sir. Connection to Scion. Selen's Gate severed. Connection to Ellen's Gate severed. Connection to Golden's Gate severed. Connection to Fushikara, or whatever the fuck the name is pronounced as. Gate severed. Connection to Grenon's Gate severed. Oh? Is something wrong, Professor? Did you forget something? Or rather... hello. Who dis now? To what do I owe the pleasure? I never expected to see a mage of the real Wandering Sea reveal himself to a modern mage. Is that strange? This will be the last time you and I see each other. Have things changed so much that it's no longer considered polite to part ways in person? Ah, I see. No, you're right. It remains polite in the modern era. Unfortunately, our institute has sort of been going its own way for a long time now. Our members tend to favor meetings over screens, mirrors, threads, and the internet. Anything besides speaking in person. I'm something of an iconolist at the Atlas Institute myself. The Vietnam family has a spiritron technique called Etherin that enables us to hijack directly into other people's brains. We hack and hijack them for our own ends. Wait, what the fuck? However, my father was quite the doting parent, and he showered me with affection every chance he got. I think that's why I came to see the value of interacting with other people in person. That's why I don't use Etherit, no matter how handy it is. As well as why I'm so upbeat. So I'm truly both honored and delighted you came to see me yourself. Thank you so much for giving me this chance to speak with you face to face. You're still in that time period, right? It's not casting a staggering amount of magical energy to make this call? It is. Enough to kill an entire continent. Oh, fun. But no matter. I don't have anything better to do with it anyway. That's why my mentor agreed to let me waste it on a visit to the future. Your mentor? Do you mean one of the mages who created the real Wandering Sea? I was told there was no one left behind in Gannett. But you and your mentor... It sounds like there were two. Only within the Lost Belts, that is. Outside of them, Granite, the Gate of Rebirth, should rightly no longer exist in your world, in your time. Regardless, the Wandering Sea of 2019 is now about to disappear. It's no business of Galdeans, whether I exist or not. Oh, so you're not gonna scold me? Even though this island is about to be destroyed as a result of you lending it to me? Of course. The Wandering Sea will always exist. In the distant past, they built a workshop on a remote island in the far-off seas to cut themselves off from humans and gods alike. And they erased it, along with the areas surrounding it, from the universe. The Wandering Sea is now a child lost in space-time, an eternally missing person. No one can observe it or touch it. No one except for the Five Gates. The Wandering Sea that appears at every time period is no more than a shadow cast by the Wandering Sea what the Wandering Sea once was. Even if the Wandering Sea of 2019 is destroyed, it only affects 2019. That destruction will not affect the past, or the future, or of course, the true Wandering Sea itself, as it was completely erased from space-time. Now I see. I used to think that each of the 5 gates led to a workshop. But they're time gates. I understand that now. They're able to communicate with the Wandering Sea from before it was erased, no matter what the time period. Exactly. I was once a mage from the AD era, just like you. I only began living in the Wandering Sea after my mentor in Granite invited me to join. You said yourself that you were an iconolist from the Atlas Institute, which means there's nowhere else in this world for you to call home. There are only so many mages who can learn the Wandering Sea's techniques. I know. Heard you only gather applicants only once a year, each time choosing only one to join you. That's right. However, there are actually very few qualifications for becoming one of us. As long as the mystics, fates, align such that you are there when a gate opens. It doesn't matter who you are. And one of the Wandering Sea's gates is open right now, Scion Itanam. Thank you, Fabiro Rowan. I appreciate your offer, but I'm afraid there's still things I need to do here. Fabro Rohan. Fabro Rohan. Who the fuck is that in the Natsu-verse? Who the fuck is this in the goddamn shit? Oh, okay, he's from that part of the Natsu-verse. He's a death apostate. Okay. Got you. Okay. He's a death apostato. Don't worry, I'll lock it up properly before I leave. Well, I'm sure you and the other members of the Wandering Sea consider the foreign god to be a problem you could safely ignore into the distant future. For myself, Dark, and the rest of Chaldea, it is a matter of requiring our urgent attention to inaction. So I cannot go through the gate with you at this time. And if this should only be proved to be the one time the gate opens before me, then it will simply mean it was not meant to be, and I'll just have to try and win a different lottery. So thank you, sincerely, for all your help thus far. I see. Very well then. I'll leave the cleanup to you. One last thing. We of the Wandering Sea did not lend Chaldea shelter. We gave you an opportunity, sire. An opportunity for this incomprehensibly bizarre plan of yours. Safe travels, Scion Itanam, daughter of the Black Earth. Go wherever your hearts, no, your predictions take you, like a lone bird soaring through the underworld. The underworld. What a particular analogy. As far as I'm aware, I have no connection to either the underworld or birds. Oh well, maybe it'll all make sense someday. Now then, I better get back to work. It would be no fun just allowing the base to be destroyed. If it's gonna go out anyway, might as well make it go out with a bang of its own making. Now then, let's just see how much punishment the foreign god's physical body can actually withstand. Counterattack? Let's go. Oh man, the gravity field's already sucking up the top of the Wandering Sea! We can't wait any longer, Captain, or we'll never get enough speed to escape! I know! Tomlin. Kawada. Otava, Chin. Cian, Aaron, Marcus, and Montrere. I don't know, fucking all the names. Dark, Mash, Fu, Gordoff, Holmes. There. Everyone's on board. Stormboarder. Emergency launch. We're getting out of these waters at full speed. That's all well and good, but what if that damn Olga Marie comes after us? Look, she seems like she's wide open right now. What if we took the chance to strike? There's no point. We don't have any weapons capable of scratching her. If she decides to come after us, we'll just have to make sure she doesn't catch us. All hands to your seats. Professor, set these ship's inertial dampeners to maximum. Bridge to the bow. Move the dimensional piercing time stream to the stern. Yeah, that's how that works. We're going to use the aperture recoil to help us accelerate. This will be our fastest launch ever. Professor, I'm counting on you to control the hull. Yep, you got it. My calculations are all done, so good to go whenever. Set all 4 Triton engines to full throttle. Stormboarder, move out! Lee. I'm gonna have a stomach ache! Oh, she does. Oh, just... Well, look like an attack of sorts. We are now more bleached. Did we make it? Yes, no sign of pursuit from the foreign god. We just left the Northern Sea, and we're currently on a course for the center of the Eurasia continent. Eurasia. We're continuing heading east, towards the Pacific Ocean. Any other questions, Da Vinci? Holmes? What happened to the foreign god? I thought I saw a nearly blinding flash of light while we were making our escape. Betting that was the Wandering Sea's... No, Scion's counterattack. The same way the foreign god compressed ultra-high density mass to generate gravitational fields. Scion compressed the Wandering Sea down to as small as it could go, then hit the foreign god with the full speed of its decomposition. Decompression. Though I can't tell if the foreign god isn't coming after us because it injured her, or she just didn't notice us escaping. I see. So she refused to go down without a fight, huh? I expect nothing less from an Atlas alchemist. But what do we do now? Is Scion really going to come back? Then don't we need her to keep the Stormboarder working and to have Transmit 2 come up with mission strategies? No need to worry about that. Transmit 2 is already here in the Stormboarder. It fucking just magically teleports. That was the whole point of the end of the year renovation, after all. Is there anything more iconic than a giant supercomputer on a massive flying battleship? It really is the stuff of dreams. What? Huh? Scion! You can see from the looks on your faces that you thought I blew up along with the Wandering Sea. I appreciate your concern. I'm sorry for misleading you. I'm actually a well, I have a somewhat unusual constitution. After I locked up the Wandering Sea, I set the island to self-destruct and came to the Stormboarder myself. It's kind of like manipulating my existence probabilities. You can think of it as something similar to Yu Meirin's atomization. Now I see. Of course, you're an alchemist who lives by the number. Of course, an alchemist who... a chemist, whatever. A chemist who lives by the numbers would never really blow themselves up, sacrifice their own life. What matters to them is not what follows after the facts, but currently ongoing calculations. Your every action serves your own interests, also, I presume. Correct. As they say, the good you do for others is good you do yourself. Why could you have told us that sooner? You just had to play the martyr, didn't you? Do you have any idea how worried we were? Well, not me, of course. I'm the Iron Commander, yes. But did you ever stop to think what the rest of the staff must feel? We don't need to see any more sacrifices, damn it! Oh, is that true, everyone? Damn straight. Still, I'm glad you're okay. Me too. I think I speak for everyone when I say we all feel the same way. I'm happy to see you back safe and sound, Scion. It must have been very hard work, demolishing the Wandering Sea like that. Damn, I had no idea. Well, I wasn't worried. I know you're tougher than most servants. More importantly, now that we have caught our breath, we should decide our next course of action. As of now, we'll be conducting our missions from the Stormboarder. We'll continue to fly in random directions across the Earth so the foreign god can't track us down again. We'll only land for maintenance and refueling. The Stormboarder may be an excellent ship, but even it can only last so long without the proper port call. Which means we'll only be able to pull off one more major operation before we need to dock. Do keep that in mind. Well, we are well aware. Regardless, only one lost belt remains. Once we have completed the spell, we need to face the foreign god. Chaldea will make its way to the 7th lost belt. It won't be long now before we confront you, Olga Marie, the being who calls herself the foreign god. I trust you have no issues, Commander Gorda, Mr. Dahl. No, not at all. We're finally about to enter the final phase of this campaign. Fine with me. Let's do this thing, I say.
but only once. We're properly prepared for every contingency we possibly can.
Of course. We do need to process the essence of the sacred sword, of course. But it's also imperative that we figure out what makes the forward god chick. Is she really Olga Marie, the director of the Chaldea? Why does she look the way she does? Until now, defeating her was our only chance. But the more we understand our enemy, the more options open up for us. The last mission with Koyans proves it, right, Dark? Sure, even though I somehow didn't do the Singularity, but it's counted like I am. And I mean, I have. I don't know what the fuck happened. So now that's settled. We should start getting used to our new environment. I say we all split up and work together to make the Storm Border the best damn base Chaldea's ever had. Starting with checking out the new facility Scion built for us. Hope you guys are ready, because I think we're about to be busier than ever. Again, I don't know what the fuck happened, but sure, okay. Somehow it completed the Singularity even though I didn't do the Singularity. Question marks arise very much. Very much. Oh, I got a new outfit. Look at that. Somehow I have the thing, but I don't have the thing, but I do have the I don't understand. I really don't. I don't get what happened. I somehow skipped the Singularity. Oh, look at that. News touchscreen. Look at that. New screen. All chaos and shit. Again, I don't understand what happened. I'm gonna see if I can fucking do it, because I didn't do it. And if it counts that I did do it, I want some compensation. Alright, let's see. There are no records developing him for that, only that we know you have defeated her and overthrow the Jung Dynasty and the Image of the Gods. She was beautiful, but she definitely did not seduce me. Not so much. Not at all. Alright, well. Okay. Is that so? I would like to befriend her if possible. Koyans of Lightco. Let's see. Being persecuted others, she choose the latter. She could either be persecuted by humanity or being humanity used to persecute others. The great divine war vessel, which paying her respects to the culture that shaped. She possesses the right to use any and all weapons humans have ever created. Despite her light attributes, she hates humans still. I don't blame her. After pushing its luck for so long, I agree with that. Is an avenger who seeks to take revenge for the animal's collective pain and suffering, but despite being a living means for the dead, she also maybe it's because she's based off of Tamamo. Most important secret is this: no matter how much she hates humanity or has no desire to get married, she'll always have the same inherent intention to serve others as Tamamo. Incidentally, she is a bunny, not a fox. We make that distinction very clear. Okay, we have grail casting now. That's a thing. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, that's that new thing. That's that Thanos thing. But still, I don't understand how I did the one thing. Well, let me take a look at this grail casting. I don't understand how I fucking... I don't know. Weird shit. I might as well grab these. Like, I came in here expecting to do the one thing, but it somehow didn't, and now it's... I don't know. It's fucking weird. I'll get one of those. Let me take a look at this grail casting. You can make offering a certain number of servant coins to cast a holy grail. You can only do 2 a month. Make sure you don't mistakenly offer. You can still strengthen further. Okay, so that's what... Interesting. Okay, so that's what that meant. I gotta figure out why the hell the thing... I think I know why, but I gotta figure out why it did the one thing that I'm thinking it did, because this is some bullshit. I didn't even do that singularity. And it's counting like I did. It's some bullshit, man. Really? Even though getting MP3 still doesn't, that's funny. Well, let me at least roll one and then see if I can find this, because... Again, this is some bullshit. Let me use my free shit. Can I get Siegfried's hot wife? Maybe. Yay! I got Siegfried's hot wife. Yay! 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 Okay, another gold. Let's see. NP2? Let's go, NP2! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, NP2! Let's go! Like, we're sorry you didn't have to deal with the thing, so here's the thing.
Servant, Cream Hill. 召喚に応じてしまったわ。私のような狂い咲きに何を望むの？敵だろうが味方だろうが破滅しかもたらさないわよ。無ごたらしく死にたいならどうぞご勝手に。
If you want to die miserably, be my guest. Well, shit, that was dark. Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't really know too much about her. So I didn't know she got revenge for Siegfried after he died. That's interesting. Alright, let's see. Removes debuffs, defense buffs, and deals special Oh, neat. She's also a dragon slayer. That's funny. Can't be surprised, though.
我ながらいい
Shouldn't
調
be
整だ。
surprised, I mean. Alright, cool. We got the wife. Nice. Alright, well, let me figure out why the fuck.
ちまちまちまちま。まるで人間みたいな成長ね。
After getting the goddamn French, the French stripper 3 fucking times, it's nice I got a hot bitch. Alright, well, first off, of course, that was the randomizer. First, let's take a look at her lines.
イベント、イベント、イベントよ。ほら、しゃっきりなさい。ハリーアップ。マスターとの関係。ええ、良好ね。とても良好だと思うわ。良好よね。さもなければ召喚できるはずがないもの。ブリュンヒルデ。ブリュンヒルデ。大丈夫。違う女。違う女よ。
Okay, yeah, we do
あ
have
れとは
reference
似
to
て
the
くれ
other
も
one.
声も中身も何もかも違うんだから。いや、っていうか違いすぎるわ。あなた、向こうの神話ではそんな儚げだったの？で、そちらでは愛した人は。
I wonder if we're gonna get that woman. The other Brunhilde.
悪かったわ。
The German Brunhilde. I wonder
と
if
い
we'll
うわ
ever
け
get
で
her.
お茶でもいかがかしら。まあ、あなたが良ければだけど。ねえ、マスター。私が知らない別の神話のブリュンヒルデっているじゃない。
Wonderful looking
そう
chainsaw.
なんか素敵なチェーンソーホーグを持っている人。いいわよね、あのチェーンソ
Yeah, yes, the summer
ー。
version.
バルムンクももうちょっとああいうギミックが欲しいわよね。でも愛した男を夜な夜な突き刺すのは少し控えめにした方がいいと思うのよ。定説的な意味でも主従というより
More like
も
accomplices, is that
共
how
犯
you put it?
関係じゃないかしら。
It's debatable whether you're the accessory or I'm the primary culprit, though.
議論の余地があると思うけれど。
Oh, yay, Brunhilde. Okay, yeah. Congratulations, Siegfried. Your wife is a fucking. is treating herself like a serial killer.
ああ、あのメガネの英雄は
But he
シブル
kisses
ド
me
って
off.
いうのね。
It'd be alright
なん
if
だ
I
か
just
腹
took
立
his
つから
head.
ちょっと首跳ねてもいいかしら。
Just casually asking.
どうせ英雄何やったって死なないでしょ、多分。なんでしょう、ジークフ
She's
リー
like
ドさん。
crap.
愛してもいなかった妻に何かご用ですか、
You
この野
ass.
郎。
Your
くだ
heroism
さい、
might
英雄
rub
が完
off
成し
on
ます。
me.
私は所詮バーサーカーの身の上ですので、あなたのように大変ご立派な英雄様が気にかける存在ではありませんよ。それではこれにて失礼します。
I'm impressed that she spoke that fast.
嫌いなもの。ああ、そうね。話を聞かない人とか、
The jerk who tricked
人
me
の感
into
情を
telling
理
him my
解できない
weakness.
人とか、
My older brother.
勝手に突っ走る人とか、あとは
There's plenty
人を
of
騙
people
し
I
て弱
hate.
点を
Life
聞いて
is
きたく
great.
せに、お前に何がわかるって言いたげだった嫌味男とか兄とか嫌いな人はたくさんいるわよ。 人生って素敵ね。
I love how her emotion is. I love the delivery. The voice actor, if this is who I think it is, the voice actor is really good at her job.
好きなもの、好きなもの、好きなもの、好きなもの。何があったかしら。
Expectations of
期
me,
待されるような
probably.
人は別に何も好きではないわ、きっと。
It's funny that I'm getting the vibes of she's a tsundere, but she's also kind of a sociopath.
あなた、私の関係者の匂いがするわね。名前は
Change your name right now.
そう。
Change it to Hans or Schmidt.
ジーク。ジークっていうの。
And then end up
悪
dead.
いこと言わないわ。解明しなさい、今すぐに。ハンスとかシュミットとか、そのあたりで妥協しなさい。さもないと、何か英雄っぽい行動をとって、
You tell me about
満
everything
足
you
して
did
死
right
ぬ
now.
羽目にな
Come
るわ
back here,
よ。
young man.
待ちなさい。今あなた、目をそらしたわね。待ちなさい。ちょっと待ちなさい。はい、正座。きっちり聞かせてもらうわよ。あなたがやらかしたことを。
Yep, definitely sends some chills down your spine.
聖杯。別にいいわ。聖杯に
You
願って
actually like
復
how you
讐して
ended
た
up?
ら、私もここまでひねくれなかったと思うけど、そういう自分が案外好きだったりするのよ。出発しないの？好きなもの。
Alright, we going
ね
in
え、
the
マ
loop?
スター。
Yeah, we're going in a loop. Okay. I love how she's just like, I like her chainsaw, but you know, it would help if she doesn't stab her lover every time. Okay, we could do these things now. If I wanted. What the fuck do I win? More of those things. I got a formation limit. Okay. Well, let me see. Because, oh, okay, that explains it. They moved it to there. Okay. Okay, that explains it. I was just like, why is my thing not working? Why did my singularity not go? Okay. Light. Light filled my entire field of vision. Light. Light. Light everywhere. In an instant, pure white light enveloped both myself and the nearby trees. It was the first time in my life something like this ever happened. I had never experienced anything, anything else like it. The flash of light was so brilliant that I couldn't even close my eyes. I had to send a message quick anyway. There were signs leading up to it, of course. The countless different species that lived in the woods. The birds, and presumably the first to notice something was amiss thanks to their sharp senses, all took flight at once. I wonder if they managed to escape. I know we won't. It's too late for us now. There's nowhere for us to run. The light will envelop every last living thing that dwells in these woods. At first, it felt like the light had just stolen our sight in an instant, but I was wrong. The truth is, the light took everything from us. Our bodies and our lives. We had no time to react, not even to scream. All we could do was wait to die. Light. Light. And more light. Pure power pouring down from the sky in an instant. A raging, terrifying storm with neither reason nor emotion. Far too strong to even think of fighting. Ah, light. You remind me of nothing so much as... Yes, that's right. Nothing so much as... man's fire. I'm guessing this is the point of view of an Anyamir. Okay. So here we are. We got a spear. Interesting. We got like a biodome surrounding. How should you play story portions that have strong relationships to the main story? Okay, what the fuck does that mean? So let's see. We got a bit of a tower thing there. Alright, well. Now I know it's over there, and then we have this shit. Well, this didn't exactly go according to plan, but fuck it. You know what? Let me do one of these. I have to use the support? Okay. Let's see. Support guys. We can't... Okay. Let's see. So we're using that and that, huh? We don't want those. We want that. Give me a Kaleidoscope. Okay, now let me think here. We can use an archer. I think I'll throw in a healer for once too. Let's see, who do I want on the archer side? Then again, I don't know who I'm fighting. That's the problem too. Could go Orion, actually. I have a special thing for Orion, but for now, we'll worry about that later. And... I'm probably not gonna use you. Fuck it. We'll do that for now. Could use a healer. Let me think. Who do I want? Do I want Merlin? Do I want... Do I want Merlin? Do I want one? Nah, we'll go with Merlin. Okay. Now then. For you, I want... Let's see. Critical, I guess. That could work, but I think this would be better. That definitely would be better. As for you, let's see. Could do that, actually. Let's see. We'll try that. Then let's switch you out and let's take a look at this new thing I got. How's this? Order change. Frontline recovery. Okay, so it's kind of like a fusion of two of the... Alright, interesting. I still haven't maxed out the other one, have I? I still got you, and I still got you. Well, we'll try out this guy. This new shit. I don't know what I'm fighting, but we'll find out. And then I guess we'll end it here. Didn't go exactly as planned, but fuck it. Protect Romulus for 7 turns. And we're not allowed to switch him out. A fucking course. Cannot order change, you fucking cocksucker. Do I or don't I? Fuck it. Of course they would not make it easy. Why am I not surprised though? That's funny. This will be interesting. Let's see if it does what I think it will. Alright, well the first wave's done. That was kind of a waste. I didn't know if it was going to do the one thing or the other. Well, shit. If I knew this was going to be the order of the day. Let's switch out you for... We'll go with Orion. I mean, we'll go with Merlin. Why not? Alright, Romulus, do the thing. Damn. Romulus dies a little too much. That's not gonna work. I forgot it's only one turn. Oh, that does for all of them. Okay. And might as well. Let's see how this goes. I didn't expect them to do the whole, yeah, you can't order change this motherfucker. Like, God damn it. That would have made it too easy. Definitely would have made it too easy. Still. Damn it. Alright, now that I know... Now that I know that is a thing... Let's see...
Okay.
That works. Nice, okay. Okay, let's go and destroy this one next, but first...
Happy end. Okay.
Roma!
そこは壁もなく城もなくクリスマスの始まりの空魂のありかを見せようかガーデン・オブ・アバロン切り込むロブス
didn't do as much as I hoped for, but that's okay. Okay, now we're going to do...
うん了解した
Do that and see if I can pull off some bullshit here.
滅びるかいや断じて滅びはせぬテオドシウス・コンスタンティノス我々こそが真なる壁なのだ守り警察全軍突撃
Cool, we got cannons, and we acknowledge cannons are a thing.
おっと
Haha, bitch.
おっと
Okay, let's see.
オーケーご要望とあらば
了解した
Could do that, but I'll hold off on that for the
どう
moment.
だ
Damn it, Merlin. I was hoping you would have done the thing, but apparently not. You failed.
おっと
Alright,
ど
now.
うも
Well, we won. Here I was preparing to do more shit, but that worked. I was expecting a little bit different. I really was. But hey, we did it. Hooray. Alright, well this didn't turn out exactly as I planned, but that's fine. I got beast footprints. Anything else? No? Nothing really good? Just beast footprints? Okay. I mean, they're clever little things, but still. Alright, well, that didn't go according to plan. We'll do this properly. Tomorrow, I guess. I didn't expect that one thing to just fast forward because of the... Okay. Whatever. Alright. So we'll do this. We'll do this tomorrow. Well, not fully, but we'll do it tomorrow. Goddamn fucking sons of bitches. They did the switcheroo on me. Because I did that. I did the first one. And then, you know, yeah. So we gotta do this shit. Fucking Tamamos and your crap. Oh well, it is what it is. I got the fucking gothic wife though. I appreciate that. Let me just see if I can get embers quick. Oh, of course. I got mango again.
よ
Alright, so like I said, plan will be that. As for later today, though, we'll be continuing... we're in an ad, hold on. I'll wait for that to go over. Gotta feed these bitches, I gotta feed these servants, man. We'll get to that later. Okay. So that'll be it on that front. Eep. Okay, alright, so... Definitely a bit of, not exactly according to plan today, but that's usually what happens. We'll be back later today in a few hours. We'll be continuing, Total War, the Three Kingdoms. We'll be starting a new campaign. Either Xiao Xiao or my solution to Peasant Uprising is rain arrows everywhere. One or the other. Then tomorrow we'll really fucking do the goddamn, working on Koyan's Singularity, the primate beast sphere bullshit. That's the plan anyway. We'll see what the fuck happens. Anyway. Thanks everyone for coming by, saying hello, all that fun stuff. I do appreciate it. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn times when you guys are in. And we'll see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye, have a wonderful time.